Blunk.
Such a good name.
For a rhino that just comes up and smashes you in the back of the head with a mace.
Yeah.
We're talking about the artwork on Skullcrack right now. And the flavor text at the bottom. The rhino's name is Blunk.
Such a good name.
So yeah, this card is awesome. Imagine if it also hit creatures.
That'd be pretty busted.
I don't know though, man. Like, I feel like because I feel like this card would see, or even if it didn't have that, but it had like uncounterable. Because I don't.
Counterbolt's pretty broken.
I don't know, man. Like, red needs some fucking help in older formats.
If it hit creatures or uncountable, it should be red.
Which I think it would still be fine. Like, you wouldn't be able to play this deck in like a Boros deck in Standard right now. But like old red deck wins would be like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Because Incinerate is so lame for 2 mana. Look at all the other 2-drops. You have like Tarmogoyf, Bob.
I don't know. This card seems very good though. Like, as it is, I think it's just perfect. Like, anything else is just gravy for sure, but I think this is like the sweet spot.
For Standard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think this card is awesome. I mean, namely because it deals with Thragtusk. It's aggressive, so it goes under Thragtusk, which is cool.
I think Sphinx of Revelation's a good argument.
You know, yeah, Sphinx's Revelation is a good one, but yeah, I mean, like, it's sweet against Thragtusk. Like, you're not going to gain 5, you're going to lose 3, and I only spent 2 in my turn. And it's only 2 mana, so, like, if you did that, like, if your 4-drop was, like, playing a Lightning Mauler, you know, bonding to something, giving it haste, and smashing and holding up Skullcrack, and then, like, they play Thragtusk, you Skullcrack them so they lose 3, and then you untap and Zealous Conscripts the Thragtusk and smash. Good game, buddy.
It's pretty baller.
Get the fuck out of here. Notice how I said Zealous Conscripts and not Thundermaw Hellkite?
Yeah, subtle.
For those people who know how to play Magic out there.
Yeah.
Should we talk more about how shitty Thundermaw Hellkite is?
We've got like several hours of content on that.
I like this guy in Limited. This guy's sweet.
I'm gonna lose a lot of games with this.
I'm gonna win a lot of games with this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm gonna win with it as well, but I feel like I'm gonna lose to it more.
Really? I feel like this is the card that I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck yeah, this is my top end. I mean, like, you can't go and pick on this and you're just playing a fatty green deck.
Sure, but the thing is, I'm never gonna be able to open this card.
Why?
Because I'm terrible.
It's a fucking rare.
Yeah.
Name one rare that you haven't had, like, an opportunity to play with.
Search the City.
Like, yeah. I'm never gonna crack a Scar Goliath. This card's gonna get passed. If you're not the fatty green deck, you don't take this card.
Right. I think the ability is so powerful, it's probably just an instant win.
It is very, very powerful.
Like, I never think I'm actually casting this card as a creature. I think it's always a spell.
It would have to be like, you're both in top deck mode, you top deck land, say go, your opponent top decks land, say go, you top deck Scar Goliath, play Scar Goliath, go. Like,
right.
That's when you'll play him.
Sure, if the board's empty or something like that.
You'll also play it if, like, they're at, like, 24, and they have, like, a 3-4 on the field, and you have nothing.
Yeah, like if the +9/+9 is enough reach.
Totally, yeah, I mean, that's exactly, I mean, +9/+9 is a lot, but you're talking about 7 mana, which is also a lot.
Yeah.
For limited purposes, obviously, this is not constructed playable.
What are you talking about?
This is not even close to constructed playable. If it had haste, it might be... If it had haste and was uncounterable, I would like it quite a bit.
It's just a bad, what's it called, Craterhoof Behemoth and Constructed.
It's not bad. Uncounterable is really good. I don't know, though. Craterhoof is uncounterable when you just cavern him into play. He's a beast! That gives him a plus.
Synergy!
You could cavern your Thragtusk into play and then cavern your Scarred Goliath into play.
You'll never guess this.
Yeah, tapping 8. Tapping my cavern, floating a green from my beast cavern.
Right.
Scarred Goliath.
Scarred Goliath.
But you remember, like, there's been a lot of cards printed like this, like, Craterhoof Behemoth is one of them, but also dating back, Gaia's Revenge. And, like, Avenger of Zendikar, like the fatty...
Boom Booms.
Right, but obviously this guy isn't as good as Avenger or even Gaia's Revenge, but if he'd have haste and uncounterable, he definitely would be.
Yeah, if you make the card better, it'll be better.
That card would be sweet, because even if they, like, double blocked him with 2 Thragtusks, like, he's still getting in for 3. Not to mention if you just Blood Rush him onto a guy and just, like, take 9 more.
I like how Blood Rush can't be counted. It's cool.
That does give it a plus, but I mean, like, we already talked about Blood Rush being more of a limited mechanic.
Right, even then, like, I like that it can't be counted. Like, I assume there's going to be some evolved creature that removes, like, 4 +1/+1 counters to counter a spell or something.
Yeah, it's something you don't have to play around, which is nice. We talked about this guy earlier. I don't even really like this guy. I like that he's a beast, but he's also a black-white beast, and he's, like, a shitty beast.
Yeah. This is pretty vanilla.
I would like him a lot more if he were just a 6/6 lifelinker for 4.
Sure. Where's the downside?
I don't know. Maybe when he comes into play, you lose 6 life.
And it's got a lifelink, so you just gain it right back.
Right, I mean, unless they, like, Liliana make you sack and bash, and then you're like, oh.
Right.
Yeah, there's a definite downside to it. If you lose 6 and then have to say go. Right?
Right. I think the card's just fine as it is.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm talking
But
about
you can't do too much to it without actually breaking it.
Oh, we've already talked about that card.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Oh, Bio Visionary?
Yeah, someone's gonna make the deck.
I know. I feel like it's, I mean, it's like one card. I like cards that say win the game, but my favorite one that I've seen so far is, Door to Nothingness.
My favorite one's Geist of St. Troth.
Oh, you're adorable.
Oh.
Geist of St. Troth says win the game.
Yeah.
It's like a time walk. But I mean, there's only, how many cards that say win the game?
Jace pretty much says win the game.
Well, I guess.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't say Geist of St. Traft says win the game. I've beaten plenty of Geist of St. Traft.
No, it says if you untap 3 times, win the game.
Yeah, a lot of cards say that. Yeah, there's a shit ton of cards that say that. Craterhoof says if you get to attack with this, you win.
Yes.
But
if they don't have fog, you win.
If I'm playing an 8-drop in a deck, it better fucking say win the game.
I agree.
Or be damn close to it. Like, I like how Craterhoof, like, the people who live through Craterhoof are, like, have nothing on board, and they have, like, 4 health. And they're, like, just, like, ripping a card off the top, and they're like, no, that's not it, Scoop.
Not this turn.
Yeah, because it's like, even if they wrath the board, you're just gonna, like, Unburial Rights it, or...
It's like the people who keep playing after you get Armageddon.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn it.
Or a Johnny Ultimate in, and you're just like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
We talked about Borborygmos. I don't think Call the Nightwing is good.
Nope. It needed to cost 1 less to even be slightly considerable.
It just doesn't do anything good.
It's a bad Bitter Blossom.
It's a very, very bad